Hey y'all, what's up? It's Beauty back with another video, and in this video, by the title, you can already see that today I'm going to be doing a video about the incoming freshmen into high school. So this video is for y'all. When I was going into, I'm gonna be saying some stuff that that I may have not done, but because I didn't do it, I learned from my mistakes, and I'm just gonna like try to help you guys out with, you know, your first year of high school and this and that. So yeah, I was gonna say something before, but I cut myself off. How do you do that? Anyways, like I was saying, yeah, I'm just help y'all out, because when I was going into high school, I searched in YouTube and I was trying to find somebody that was gonna give me some advice, because you were in middle school, you were the big dogs, and then you're gonna come into a whole new atmosphere, a whole new environment, and you're gonna be an ant. You're gonna be a small little ant in this place full of people. And what makes it even worse is that there's one grade extra than middle school. So it's a lot of pressure in it. So I'm making this video so that I can help you guys out, because that's what I wanted somebody to do for me. But okay, so I'm gonna get right into this video. So, well, let me talk about my high school experience, my freshman experience. During my year of my first year of high school, I wouldn't say that it was bad. My year wasn't bad. It's just that I took some L's. I had ups and downs with a lot of things when it came to relationships, friends, just trying to figure yourself out, just trying to figure out what crowd you might fit into, you know, stuff like that. So first off, before you just take any high school, or you just go to the one that's in, like, you know, your range, yeah, make sure you find the right high school for yourself. Like, if you want to do music or performing arts, don't be trying to go to a high school that does medical just because it's in your school zone. That's what I did. Like, no, don't do that. Or like, if you want to go to a school for pre-law, and just because a different type of school, like a technical school, is in your zone, like, try to find a high school that best suits you, and try to apply to as much high schools that you find interest in first. And if none of them like accept you, then that's when you can settle for less. But like, don't be just trying to go to a school just because. And don't try to follow your friends either, because if you get into high school, you might not even leave with them same friends anyway. So do what you got to do for your future. That's number one. Okay, so just make sure that you find a high school for yourself, not for your friends. You don't want to hear your friend going to Nova and you be like, okay, I want to go to Nova. I'm just naming schools in my area. Well, schools that I've heard of or schools that I know about. Don't just like go to schools that, you know, your friends are going to. But yeah, so I'm gonna talk about your schedules. So when you first get your schedule, make sure that everything on your schedule is what you need to graduate. They're gonna give you classes that you need, and then they're gonna give you classes that are just on your schedule. You're not gonna benefit from it at all. You don't want any classes like that. Why would you take a class that's not gonna benefit you when you could take another class that's gonna give you a credit to graduate? That's one thing that I want you guys to make sure that you have on your schedules. Like, make sure that you set yourself up right. And if that not guidance counselor, but like, if whoever you're talking to tells you that you can't change your schedule, or it tells you whatever, make sure you go to your parent and tell them and schedule some type of conference, because they can tell you that, but the moment your parent steps in the office, they become a whole different person. They'll go straight to that computer and type you a new schedule just like that. So if they're having a problem with you coming to them like by yourself, make sure you get an adult with you. Like, bring somebody, bring your mom, bring your auntie, bring your dad, bring your cousin, your sister, your brother. Just make sure that they're, like, you know, old enough, like a guardian, that's someone that's like watching over you, or like someone that you trust. Like, don't be trying to go up there ratchet or nothing. Don't bring somebody that you know that's gonna be like, if you don't change this, I'm a no, don't do that. Like, just bring somebody that you know is mature and someone that, like, you know, talks with authority, like, not disrespectful, but to say, okay, my daughter told me that my daughter is learning told me that she came to you and you didn't want to do this and that, but she wants to do this, and be understanding. But yeah, so that's with the schedules. And yeah, so when it comes to like trying to find yourself and trying to find where you fit in, basically I don't want to say try to fit in with anybody. I want to say be yourself, and whoever you attract by being yourself is who your friends are going to be. Because trying to pretend to be someone else, that's one thing. Just don't do that. Because if you're pretending for, like, let's say you're trying to get in somewhere and you're pretending like to be someone else, you're trying to be someone that you're not, eventually when the year comes along, like when it starts to get deeper in the year, like, you're gonna start being depressed. You're gonna be like this is not where I belong, this is not who I am, this is not what I want to do, like, why am I here? And then you're gonna start like trying to get out of it, and then you might not even be able to get out of it, and then you're just like stuck. So I just want to say, don't be trying to fit in with nobody. Like, if you like to dance, join the dance team. If you like to step, do the step team. If you like sports, do a sport. I mean, if you're just the type of person that want to just stick to your schoolwork, don't try to do other things just because your friends are doing it. Don't be trying to fit in. And for my females, don't be trying to talk to no seniors, okay? Don't try to talk to nobody. Like, honestly, like, don't try to, okay, they might be fine, all right? I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, okay? I'm gonna keep it so real. They're going to be fine. You're gonna look at somebody, you're gonna be like, yo, like, dude, you're blessed. Like, you're gonna say that. Like, it's just gonna be, of course you're gonna say that because you're human, you're a female. Like, we have emotions. Like, when we look at somebody that's cute, sometimes we don't even think about other stuff, like, do they have good grades, or what do they want to do with their life? We don't even be thinking about that type of stuff. It's just like, they're cute and, like, you know, just talk to me or something. But, like, I'm telling y'all, it's not even worth it. Like, that's not, don't make that your priority. Don't go into high school expecting to find a relationship, and because relationship goals is not our priority. Trust me, it's not. It's really not. Don't be thinking that you're gonna go out with this person in 9th grade and in the future you're gonna tell your kids, oh, me and your dad have been together, we were high school sweethearts, we've been together for 4 years, and not 4 years, but it's gonna be more than that before you get married. But it's not about trying to find somebody and have a long relationship, them being faithful to you, them spoiling you. It's not about that. So don't be trying to go into high school expecting to find a man or expecting to find a girlfriend, because it's really not even worth it. Because at the end of the day, I mean, what are you gonna get out of a relationship but distraction? I mean, if you're coming to school to, you know, get your education and just like be straight and make money, at the end of the day, it's all about making money. Like, this is just making money at the end of the day. So you ain't gonna get nothing from a relationship. Like, trust me, just don't. It's just not worth it at all. Like, just don't be trying to, yeah, just keep it real. Like, okay, so next, when it comes to like teachers and administrators and stuff, make this is something that I didn't do, because I'm not really that type of person. I'm more mature. But some people that have that type of personality, they are cool with all the administrators, cool with the securities, cool with like all the teachers and whatever. But I don't really have that type of personality. Like, some teachers like adore me, just the way that like I carry myself, the way that I speak, the way that I'm so dedicated to like my schoolwork and my education and all that type of stuff. Some teachers are just gonna fall in love with you for that. But some of them, they like the ones that misbehave and stuff. Like, they like, I literally seen securities dap up jits that's always in the office or that's always in detention and stuff. But I mean, it's good to have that type of relationship with them people, but not the way that they do it. Like, you could go to them for certain stuff. You could like build a relationship with them so that they can have your back at the end of the day. But like, don't try to do things that would mess up. Oh, don't mess up your record. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Yeah, that's another topic. But yeah, but it's good to have like a relationship with your teachers and stuff, because they're the ones that control your grade. They're the ones that control your GPA. They control how other schools or other colleges or whatever, they control how they look at you and all that. So don't be on the bad side. Don't like have an attitude. Just be nice. Just like be mature about certain situations, because I've had a few teachers where they've been like real immature, and I had to be the bigger person to a teacher. Like, they'll just say unnecessary stuff to me, and I just like have to be quiet, or I just like keep my cool. I'd had to be the bigger person, and it shouldn't be like that, but sometimes it needs to be, because some people, I don't know why they even try to be a teacher. If you don't like kids, why are you here? But like, you could say stuff like that in your head though. Like, I think that's how I was able to keep my calm sometimes, because I'll say stuff to like my friend beside me, and I'll get steam off my chest so that when the teacher talks to me, I could just zip my mouth. I'll just close my mouth. I won't say nothing. So yeah, just be respectful to them, build a relationship with them, because at the end of the day, they have the grade book, you don't. And yeah, so the topic that I was going to talk about is do not mess up your record. Don't get suspended. If you have already, try not to get any more. Don't get referrals, because believe it or not, that stuff really is on your record. And this year I actually almost did get suspended, and y'all don't understand, like, I was going to get suspended. Like, I was in the office already. She was writing my paperwork and all that. And I'm not gonna tell y'all exactly what happened, but yeah, I felt like throwing up. Like, I wanted to go to the bathroom and just vomit about like not the fact that I was gonna go home to my mom and she was just gonna like but I'm just not that type of person, and I know that. So for me to have done something and I'm about to get suspended for it, just the thought of it, like, I disappointed myself. So I was just like, Lord Jesus, help me. I was praying. I felt like throwing up. My friend was there too. She was laughing at me, but at the same time, she was kind of disappointed in herself too. We was both there. It was just like, and that would have been my first suspension. I was not but I didn't get suspended though. My record is still clean. I still don't have no suspensions, no nothing. So yeah, just make sure that your record's clean, because when you're applying for colleges, they look at that type of stuff, and applying for other high schools too. Like, if you do go with the high school that's in your zone, and the next year you want to transfer to another high school, they look at that stuff. They look to see if you've been suspended. They look at your referrals. They look at your grades, your test scores, all that, to accept you into other high schools and stuff. So yeah, keep that in mind. And is the work harder? I'm just thinking of these topics off the top of my head. So is the work harder? Oh, and by the way, if you have like a specific question that you want me to answer, just put it in the comment section below, and I'll do a part 2, and I'll answer those questions that you guys have. But what did I say? Oh, is the work harder? The work is between middle school and high. Yeah, middle school, I barely got any work. Like, I got work, it just wasn't like, I don't know. But in high school, I didn't really get that much homework in high school though. Yes, them USA test preps, honey, get them done, please. Please. Listen, it's just them USA test preps, dog. Like, I hated it so much. Like, for a class that I got that I would have a D in, no, for a class that I could have an A in, from not doing my USA test preps, I got a D in it. Just for the USA test preps. Because those things are like test scores. Like, they count that stuff a lot. So, I just say, do USA test preps when you're in, I think they might not only do it for this subject, but the subject that I only had them in was science. Like, when I had biology. But, yeah, just do your USA test preps. And if you have honors classes, those are the only classes that I could speak on, because those are the classes that I had honors classes. I wasn't in IB. I was in magnet, but I asked them to take me out that class because I didn't want to do medical, and that's what the magnet class was about, medical, and I didn't want to do that. I want to do criminology. I want to be a FBI. But yeah, so yeah, do the USA test preps. I forgot what I was saying. Do the USA test preps, and if you have honors classes, it's gonna be a bit harder, especially in English. English might be your most challenging class, but if you have it in honors, you might like it, because English is my favorite subject, and I had it in honors, so it wasn't that hard for me to like do my assignments. In every quarter, I got either A or B. So English was my favorite subject. I always used that class. But yeah, your work is going to be a little harder when you're on this, especially in IB. I heard IB is like so stressful. Like, people have mental breakdowns when you're in IB. But yeah, just stay on top of your grind, bro. Like, just do your work. Like, listening to other people, getting in drama, none of that is necessary. It's not relevant, because at the end of the day, all that is not going to help you to get into college. All that is not going to help you to get your GED, your master's, your associates, your bachelor's. All that, no. It's none of it. It's not even going to help you get friends. So just just chill, just stay on your thing. And I talked about boys, I talked about teachers, I talked about work, I talked about being yourself, fitting in. And yeah, apply for as much scholarships as you can. Be best friends with your brace advisor and your guidance counselor, because those are the two people that's going to help you throughout your years. And if you have any questions about anything, just go to them. Don't be asking your friends, because sometimes your friends is as clueless as you, but they just want to act like they know everything. So make sure you go to adults. Even if you have like a trusted teacher, like my JROTC teacher, I went to him about everything, and he always had the answers. It was either, if I had like a question about college, he told me to go to my brace advisor. If it was about my schedule, go to your guidance counselor. So between your guidance counselor, your brace advisor, and a trusted teacher, those three people. You can't go to assistant principal. They're always busy. The principal is definitely always busy. And administrators, those are basically the assistant principals and principals. So yeah, don't be trying to go to security either. So yeah, those three people. Go to them for any questions about work, any questions about your grades and colleges. Try to go on as much college tours as possible. Join SGA. If that's one thing that I didn't do that I wish I did. I wish I joined SGA. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what I haven't told y'all already. I think that's about it. So guys, this is my part 1. I'm not gonna put part 1. I'm just gonna have the title. But if you guys have any more specific questions, I will answer them. And yeah, I might even put your comment and your YouTube name or whatever on the screen while I'm reading out the question. But yeah, guys, if you have any specific questions, write it down in the comment section below, and I will respond to them in a part 2 of this video. And yeah, Thank you guys so much for watching. Do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I love you guys so much. And I appreciate y'all very much. Thank you. Bye.